All right, so sorry about the noise. I'm sitting near a window. Um, I was watching Speak for Yourself, and I was enjoying myself. They were talking about the Antonio Brown situation and do they think it'll work in New England. And Marcellus Wiley brought up how Antonio Brown didn't choose to go to Buffalo because he thought that it's just better for him to go to Oakland because they have a better brand. And we're talking about Josh Allen versus Derek Carr. It's not really a competition. But I don't think that's why he chose not to go to Buffalo, and he kind of nixed the trade in the first place. All right? And listen to me and hear me on this one. All right? This is my way of thinking about it. If I'm following my sentiments before when I said that this was all orchestrated for him to end up in free agency and for the Patriots to pick him up immediately, if I'm following that train of thought, I'm thinking about it like this. When AB decides that he just wants to leave, all right, obviously the Pittsburgh Steelers are not going to trade him to New England. That's not going to happen. And that was one of the things that was reported when they were talking about he's on the trading block, is that they will not deal with New England. So New England had to find other routes to get him. All right. Now, one of those routes was Buffalo. All right. This is why this was a potential trade to begin with before Antonio Brown nixed it. Because Buffalo is a bad team. They get a great wide receiver. They're not competing this year. It's not going to happen. So if you can convince the ownership in Buffalo that, look, we'll give you picks, we'll give you players, we'll give you what you need later on down the line if you do this for us. If I'm Buffalo, I play New England twice this year. There is no way if I get Antonio Brown, I'm going to release him, give him to New England, just so I can get something later on down the line that may not even work out. And now I have to play New England, and not only do we lose to New England every year, now I have to play New England, and I have to play Antonio Brown playing with Tom Brady. There's no way I'm going to do that to myself. And I'm pretty sure that's why Antonio Brown nixed the trade. Because there was no way Buffalo. Think to yourself, if you're a head coach or a owner of a team, and you play and you have this team in your division that is just so dominant, they dominate every single year, and you have the potential to get one of the best players in your league, and the team that dominates your conference, dominates your division, asks you to trade for this player and then release him, and then we'll look out for you later on down the line. We just need you to release this player so he can come to us. Are you going to do that? Are you going to do that? Especially with the league being as unpredictable as it is. The picks you get, they may not even come out to anything. The players you get, they may not amount to anything. And people at this point should know you do not trade with Bill Belichick. Because Bill Belichick, you may think that you're winning in the trade, but you lost. You lost in some way. So you know not to deal with the Patriots. You should already know anyway. I mean, if something happens repeatedly in the past, you should know there's a chance this may happen again. All right? So he nixed the trade. He goes to Oakland because the New England Patriots do not play Oakland this year. And the Oakland Raiders, even John Gruden knows this, they are not threats this year. It's going to probably be another 2 years before they're actually contenders. They are not threats this year. And they don't play New England this year. And they're close to being moved to Vegas. Are they going to take Antonio Brown to Vegas? Is that if I'm the Oakland Raiders, I'm thinking about this. Is he going to work out here? Is he going to, be our star player going to Vegas? Can we trust him to do that? And and then it plays out that way. You got to look, in order for you to get what you want from somebody that won't deal with you, you have to go other routes, like other people. You have to convince other people to do certain things, and then it's like a trade. He didn't go to Buffalo, and this is the point of the video. He didn't go to Buffalo, I believe, because Buffalo wouldn't have sent Antonio Brown to free agency. They wouldn't have did the deal. They would not have given something to New England to make them even more dominant than they already are. It wouldn't make any sense. So that's why Antonio Brown nixed that trade, decided that, okay, New England doesn't play Oakland. Oakland really isn't competing this year. This seems like a suitable fit for me to go, for me to put on some act, and for me to get released. And then me to go where I really want to go. You know, it's like, for anybody that's ever watched the TV show The Wire, all right, and then I'm going to leave it at this. For anybody that ever watched the TV show The Wire, there's this detective on there named McNulty who, what was it? I believe he was the one that said this. He said, no, it was somebody else. Shit, I'm fucking it all up. But pretty much the sentiment of the scene was, when they ask you where you want to go, lie your ass off, because they're not going to send you where you want to go. They're going to send you where you don't want to go. That was pretty much the sentiment of the scene. I was trying to, it's been a long time since I watched it, so I couldn't really remember, but that was the sentiment of the team, man. When you want to go somewhere, don't make it public. Don't tell them you want to go there, because the chances of you actually going there are slim. All right, you lie or you don't tell them anything. But I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh has some idea that Antonio Brown would have loved to been traded to New England. But I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh knows you don't trade with New England, because whatever they give you in return is going to fall through. All right, because it's just not. It's like trading, you know, goods with somebody that doesn't have as high a quality as you do. But you don't know that because they're so good with the way they manage their stuff. I don't know. But that's it, man. I'm done. I just wanted to make that clear, because I get a lot of pushback with my theories, and I just wanted to try to put out there before this becomes a pushback of why Antonio Brown didn't go to the Bills and he went to the Raiders instead. And that's why, because the Bills wouldn't have released him. All right, that's it.